me, engineering is sort of the understanding of taking things apart and then understanding how they work. So obviously if someone is quite happy and is keen doing that, then obviously engineering is probably something that they want to lean across to.
Well, it's not just here at Blaze or even in Kent, it's UK-wide. We have an ageing population and an ageing workforce. We need the young blood to come in, to be committed to what they're going to be doing and looking to start a career, maybe not in the sign manufacturing industry, but in the engineering industry, particularly younger people who have an aptitude to learn, maybe not so good at the old maths and stuff, but you really want to learn and a drive to succeed in that.
For me, I did product design at A-level and also at uni as well. So for me, taking things apart, that has always been quite key. In terms of looking for a new skill set, I've always been interested in engineering. So when I came across this one, obviously I applied for it and got lucky to get it here.
I studied at GCSEs engineering, level 2, physics, maths, which I then went on further into in sixth form. The subjects I enjoyed led into engineering.
What we really need for is somebody with an aptitude to learn, somebody who's willing, capable, and who's got that little bit of get up and go to get themselves out of bed in the morning, come into work and be willing to do a good day's work and learn from it. We need somebody who has got a demonstrable ability at mathematics, maybe not so much the qualifications, but they can show that they can commit numbers from imperial to metric measurements so that we can communicate with our clients and customers and suppliers in the United States, as well as converting here to working in Europe.
So if you came to work at our site, similar to two apprentices we have now, you could come in and do your level 2 in engineering and apprenticeship. You would obviously work as an apprentice with us. What we would do is we would rotate you around our different departments. So you may get a taste of general shop floor production. You may spend some time in the quality department doing materials testing. You may spend some time in our supply network group, which is all about managing lead times and fulfilling customer orders, make sure the materials are on site when we need them to produce. Or you may go into the sales department and assist as a sales engineer.
Kent itself has always been the sort of capital of sign manufacturing in the UK for the past 30 years. It was a boom industry back in the late 70s and early 80s, and like many industries, it has its roots based here in Kent, so absolutely across, not just in manufacturing, but in design, information technology and administrative roles as well. There's plenty of opportunity here at Blaze and across Kent as a whole for apprenticeships.
Depending where you are, what engine you're on, you can be dismantling or disassembling an engine. You could be cleaning and inspecting all sorts of bolts and nuts, parts to it, and then assembling.
The skills I've learned obviously is like setting up the machines and sort of figuring out how they run and how they work, and if there's a problem, why that problem's obviously happened. Quite the successes I've had with it. Working hard for the last few weeks, I've been recognised by the company and ended up getting a pay rise. So.